New at noon, a 7-year prison sentence is handed down to a militia group leader arrested during protests in Louisville. John Johnson, also known as Grandmaster Jay, appeared in federal court for sentencing this morning. He was convicted of assaulting a federal task force officer, among other counts. Johnson and his group, the NFAC, were in Louisville protesting in the summer of 2020 following the death of Breonna Taylor. He pointed a rifle at 2 task force officers despite being warned that doing so is a threat.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope you guys are doing well out there on this cold Saturday night. Doing pretty good myself. As you guys can see, your brother right here, Grandmaster Jay, was convicted and sentenced to 7 years in prison. Okay, you know, this story kind of seems shady to me, though. I'll tell you, it's been so much stuff going on with this whole entire situation, about Grandmaster Jay. A lot of people never trusted him from the jump. You understand? And people were saying that they were going to concoct some kind of situation as a way of getting him out. You understand what I'm saying? Because he came on the scene like all at once, from where, the time from Ahmaud Arbery when he was murdered, and he just popped up on the scene just like that, And like I said, I was one of the many people, though, that was actually riding for the brother, you know what I mean? Because I liked what he was doing, but then things started to go a little bit left and made me wonder. You see, just like in this particular situation right here on the night, that Saturday night when they were in Kentucky, protesting the situation about Breonna Taylor. Okay. He actually, as you guys can see in the thumbnail, in that corner, the lower left corner, he pointed the rifle up there on, at some people that was on the roof. Now, they claim that they warned him that, these agents or whatever would be on the roof. All right. So I don't understand why he would turn around and point the rifle up there if he knew those was agents in the first place. It don't make sense to me, and that's one of the shady things about it. But when you look at this entire situation, how many people have you guys ever known to point a gun, rifle, whatever, at law enforcement and live to tell it, about it? In other words, why wasn't there any shooting, going on if they actually felt threatened? You see my point, Let's just go through this article right quick, you know what I'm saying, and we'll discuss it as we go. John Johnson, the leader of the NFAC, that means not fucking around crew, also known as Grandmaster Jay, appeared in federal court for sentencing Wednesday morning. A Louisville judge sentenced Johnson to 7 years and 2 months in prison after he reportedly pointed an assault rifle at Louisville Metro police officers staked out on rooftops in September 2020. After his release, he will be under 2 years of supervised release. Okay. So dude really got 10. I mean, not 10, but like 9 years. I read another article that actually said, it's 3 years supervised release, but I don't know, but to continue. Earlier this year, Johnson was convicted of 2 charges: assaulting a federal task force officer and brandishing a firearm in relation to a crime of violence. On Wednesday, the judge dismissed the first count of assaulting a federal task force officer, which would have brought a higher sentence of up to 20 years. Supporters and loved ones were disappointed in the judge's decision. They say they will not give up until Grandmaster Jay is free. He should have left out of here he should have left out here a free man. But it seems very obvious that the feds want to make an example out of this man. Kathleen Parks, founder of the National Action Network, said, so we will support an appeal. We've seen this playbook before with Malcolm X, We've seen it with Dr. Martin, well, Dr. King, that is. We saw it with Angela Davis. She was a political prisoner. And so is Master Jay. The incident happened the night before the 2020 Kentucky Derby, when INFAC was in Louisville for a racial justice protest for Breonna Taylor. All right. Yeah, that's when it happened and everything. Now, when you go over here, it says here in highlighted blue, I got it. His legal team has already filed an appeal, sources told All Hip Hop. A Louisville, Kentucky judge sentenced the controversial leader to 7 years and 2 months in prison. They allege that he pointed his rifle at Louisville Metro police officers during a rally by the INFAC. Johnson denies the allegations, stating he thought there was a threat by teenagers on the roof. Okay? And which is a good defense when you look at it, you know what I'm saying? But wow, I mean, 7 years. Okay? None of this makes a lick of sense. Because like I said, who have you guys ever seen, you know what I mean, that will point a gun, at a law enforcement and it wasn't some sort of shootout? You have to know that the police officers would have felt threatened, So, at this stage in Grandmaster Jay's situation, it would appear that he's going to jail for 7 years, but the saga will continue. As we just seen, there will be, he's already appealed, and this case will be brung up again. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.